their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. On first down, Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Back to the air, Darnold on second down. And he comes back with one complete. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Darnold from the gun. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Here we go, Sack. 50, Mike, 50. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full. Red lady. Check. Here we go, young lady.
On first down, it's Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. He's going through a rough patch throwing the football. 4 interceptions in that loss last week. Opening drive starts the game with a pick here.
But we did spend time with the head coach and the offensive coordinator and asked them, what did you see on tape? What did you see on film? And they talked about mechanics, making sure that he gets his feet underneath him, doesn't overstride, does a better job taking care of the football. And I think they're as shocked as anyone to see the first one of the game here in this one.
Yeah, he needs to start heeding their advice. Now a handoff here to his running back. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here we go, set, 30 base. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, seam 6, seam 6. 53, Mike. Yo, go. Hit it.
From the gun on 3rd down. McDonald. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
I got you. Check 50, check 50. General West.
They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. McDonald. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Quinnen Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw. McDonald. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready up. Mike 57. Okay, double up. Let go.
On 3rd and 2, McDonald. Ebron's got it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. This quarterback now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Safe. 80 weapon. Twist. Hey. High 7. 57. Mike, 57. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ready.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
65.
A run right side, it's Bettis. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
218, chopper.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. You're trash, you're trash.
Get it.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. His 19th touchdown now on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Darnold, this one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To throw is Darnold. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Let's go, Mike. 50. Mike.
Darnold to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Time for our first check of the NFL scoreboard. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Here we go, set, 8, read.
Number 53, Mike 53. Go, go, go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McDonald, that one complete to Bettis. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Check it. Red 80. Kill. Red 80. Kill. Turn up. Check safety. Check 43. Under 10. 10. You. Set.
From his own goal line, Darnold. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Well, this is a new concept. It's 3rd down, but they've got the punt unit on. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Around the NFL, we've got a 2nd quarter score. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Going to give this time to the tailback. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
30 base. Nice hit, boy. 6-6. Bullet high.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDonald nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And Boswell's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Rock it.
Hey, watch it.
Fire.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
60 outlaw.
They go with Murray again. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with the tackle.
Second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Check. Lucky.
Hey, Sam off. Let's go.
Again, they'll run with Bettis. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready.
53. Check 53. Target. Check 3.
Look. Squeeze.
Under
Fair.
On 3rd down, McDonald. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? He's having to run with a running back or a tight end. In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
You draw corkers.
Tighten up.
Down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 53's the mic. 53.
Go.
53.
Be driven.
Operating from the gun. McDonald, he's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hello, 80. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. What? Hey, 80. 54. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Here's Darnold. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. This goes to the tight end, Eric Saubert. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Move, move, move.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Go sack. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Check, 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 check. Motion, motion, motion. Red 80. 54.
Hey, box truck, box truck.
Watch 54. Right side.
They go again with Muhammad. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Darnold. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26.
First down, Jets.
Mike 54. I got it.
On first down, Muhammad. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Check 26, check 26. Check, check, check. Red 80. 54, right there. 54.
They'll keep it on the ground. Muhammad. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Hey, check, check. 3,
4.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Looking for Perriman there, he's got him. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, Didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Here's Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Here's Muhammad. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Right back to him on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now they try the right side here. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. I'm coming after you. Leo. Joker.
He's back to throw. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Let's go, D. Get it.
On 4th down, McDonald, open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Check out.
61, matchbox lights.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Pick the edge. Come. Check.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Come on, set. 30 base. Recon, 132 fighter.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Rip right, rip right.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost them.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over.
Down.
Instead, he leaves them out there with another chance.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
53 is the mic. 53, check 53. Man out.
Go.
Man out.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Got it.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
General West.
57 is the mic.
Hey, lock it.
I'm coming. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Deion Kane. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line.
Hey, you've got your first down. Get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Hey, Orbit.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Don't get nervous. Mike, 53. 53, Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense.
Speed grip.
Back to throw. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Check. 53's mine.
Hard.
Defense wins championships, baby. Sponge. No.
Hey, Zoo.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Mike, 53.
Zoo.
Back to throw. McDonald, and he hits his tight end, Ebron. And the ball is knocked out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First down and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but Probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Jets, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my way,